This is Wrestling Gifts, aka Pav. Big fan of Pav over here. Um, Obviously, I enjoy watching his videos. We wouldn't be reacting if I didn't like his videos. Now, this is interesting. He said he's not feeling the 2K25 hype, and I am. I'm pretty hype on 2K25. I'm really excited for it. We're definitely going to be making some content on this channel about 2K25. When it comes out, we'll be doing some stuff with 2K25. I have an idea of a couple of things. And that'll just kind of have to play out when the game comes out and seeing, you know, how things go. But we definitely will be playing it on stream. Like that's gonna happen. We're gonna do that. Um, I got the early release edition, like the Bloodline edition, so I get to play it a week early. So we will just, we'll just have to see how it goes. But I'll be playing it for sure. I'm not the best at WWE 2K, but we're still gonna be playing it. But let's get into the video. It's 9 minutes. Let's go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again. 2K25 has officially been announced. The covers have dropped, the trailer has been released, details on modes and features have slowly come out, and 2K is out here ready for your yearly pre-order. And just like the past few years, the trailer and news has promised us amazing new features for the game and for your $70+. And just like the past few years, the news has the community going crazy. And I'll be honest, from everything that
I am really excited about the like version of the park or whatever from NBA 2K. I have no idea what that's gonna be, what it's gonna entail, what what you're gonna do there. But I'm pretty excited. It sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I have the most fun when I play on the park on 2K25. But we'll see what happens with, because I don't really know how you do that with WWE. Like I do you just walk up and have random matches with people? I don't know. I guess.
we've seen and read, for the most part, everything does look great as usual. The main focus once again this year is Showcase Mode. Showcase Mode is back, and this year it's all about the Bloodline.
I've never
Now, I
big
personally
on the
don't
showcase
care
mode
about the
either.
Bloodline Showcase like that, but I think everyone is just happy that Slingshot technology is finally gone from our mode. It took a while, way longer than it should have, but finally, no more stupid ass real life footage in our matches with everyone and their mom.
Oh yeah, that was like odd. That's maybe that's why I wasn't big on the showcase mode. Maybe we'll do that this year. But yeah, the showcase mode last year was kind of weird.
Face blurred out, and instead in-game cutscenes are back, which is honestly what we all wanted from Showcase in the first place. Adding the fact that this year there's gonna be more to Showcase than just reliving matches. There's gonna be some dream matches, some matches where you can change the ending. Showcase mode finally looks better and back on track. And other than Showcase, there's so many things that have been teased and announced. Universe mode is once again supposed to get updated, promos are back in that mode, GM mode is supposed to be updated again, it now has online up to 4 players. We got a new match.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I was excited about, the online GM mode. Trying to find a few content creators to do an online GM mode with. Um, we'll see. I've got a couple thoughts and got a couple feelers out there. So, it could happen, but we'll see what happens.
Types. We got underground and bloodline rules, a new career mode, and an island.
I'm
Once
interested
again,
to see
it
how the
looks like they're
Bloodline
cooking, and
rules
for all we
match
know, they
works.
could be, and most of the community feels like they are. But I'm gonna be honest, I am not falling for this again. Hell no. When 2K came back and killed it with 2K22, personally for me, that game being that good and being that fun built up a decent amount of goodwill towards the series for me. After that game, I was back in the series full force, and for the past few years, I have been so excited for the games because of how good 2K22 was. So before you guys start yelling at me and calling me a negative Nelly and shit, when 2K23 was announced, I said that game could be generational. I saw the
Yeah.
trailer, I read the news, I was all in. When 2K24 was announced, I said the game could be special. I saw the trailer, I read the news, I was all aboard the hype train. From
Yeah, I feel like this is the thing we go through every single year with yearly sports game releases. I felt the same way about Madden. I haven't bought a Madden in a couple years because it just isn't the same. I bought NCAA football, right? Because that's new. I might not buy next year's. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but like it's the same thing you go through every single year with sports games. To the point where I don't understand why they don't make sports games like an NHL game and then just keep updating. I understand there's a lot of money involved, but it feels like it would be easier just to update it and give like once a year, do a big patch that people pay like $30 for. I feel like you'd get a lot more players that way. Get a lot more play time, you know? But I don't know.
From John Cena Showcase to 40 years of WrestleMania to we made this mode better and that mode better. We added this, we added that. New career mode, new this, new that. I would watch the trailers, read the news, hope for the best, get all excited, share the news with all of you. But for the past few years, when the games finally come out, I have a lot of fun playing it for the most part. But after 2 weeks, I'm basically done for the year because everything other than the gameplay for the past 2 years has been half-assed. From show
I agree because like that's also a problem I had with 2K24 was I played it heavy. It was the only game I played for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I literally haven't touched it since. I've played it here and there. Like I played my cousins in it not too long ago, but there's no longevity. Like there's no reason to keep playing the game. Like with Madden, they at least have like a season thing, like a seasonal thing go on where you get players for your my team or whatever. Like nobody's playing the my faction portion of this game. And that's where they're hoping to get their longevity. They could be releasing, you know, a lot of different stuff throughout the year, just extra patches. You know, they could do showcase mode as it starts out as a bloodline and then you go through another storyline in 3 months or something like along those lines. But there's no longevity to these games unless you were like locked in on playing this game forever.
Showcase mode to universe mode to career mode to this mode, that mode, my mom's mode, every single game mode for the past 3 years has been so half-assed by 2K, and it makes no sense whatsoever because at this point, all we need is good game modes. These games have been carried so hard by the gameplay, it's not even funny, which of course, I gotta give them credit for that. They reinvented the gameplay with 22 and they made it so fun, so smooth, so amazing. They deserve the praise. But because it's just been the gameplay, these games never end up having any staying power or any depth and are literally
Right. You're
dead
completely
weeks
right.
after launch. And now with 2K25, for me, it just feels like the same cycle all over again. Yay, new modes, new this. We promise we made this better this time. We promise universe mode is better. We promise this. See, no more slingshot tech. See, we listened to you.
My thing is, I think that 2K might be, WWE 2K might be 2K's lowest earning game of the year. In a sense that I don't believe people are spending money on this game outside of DLC packs. And even at that point, you can just get the season pass at the start and get all the DLC and not have to pay anything else. And so you get WWE or you get NBA 2K and people are shilling out coins for VC all over the place. And I think that's what the idea is with the island is they'll get people to start shilling out coin for VC and hopefully make some money off of this. But they aren't doing anything with it because it's their lowest earning game. They have no reason to put any extra thought or any extra longevity into this game because the people that are buying it are going to buy it day one and they're going to play it for a little while and then they're done. And they'll play it long enough to not be able to return it and they've got it. So they spent $75, $70, whatever on the game and that's it. That's all they care about. I don't think they care about the longevity of the game. Otherwise, they would be making longevity improvements like they did with NBA 2K.
That's what you guys wanted, isn't it? But that's what they always do. Oh, we heard you guys wanted a Cena showcase. Here you go. We heard you guys wanted 40 years of WrestleMania. Here you go. We heard you wanted GM mode. Here you go. But it's never as simple as that because there's always a catch. So it's like, how can I be optimistic and excited when in reality 2K hasn't really given us any reason to give them that? This is the same company that barely supports their game after launch. Online servers
Yeah.
have been broken for 3+ years. It is almost impossible to play a game
And
online in this game.
that goes back to my original point is NBA 2K makes a ton of money off of online. So they make sure the online servers work and they run and they do extremely well. they don't make any money off WWE online because nobody's buying anything. There's no point in buying anything on WWE online. And so they're just not paying attention. They don't care. As soon as the game launches, they don't care. They're moving on to the next
And now
project.
you want me to be excited for an online island? And you want me to be excited for something that probably won't even work when the company can't even get online 1v1 matches working? What? Fam, the 2K servers are held up with duct tape, and you want me to be excited for an online island? 2K has never given us any indication that they even know how to fix the servers, that they're even capable, and you want me to be excited for an island? Oh, Universe Mode has a new system. Yeah, heard that one before. Will it really be an upgrade? All new MyRise with a unified story for both women and men. Okay, it could be good, but then again, maybe that was just their way of half-assing career mode and putting even less effort into it. Now, I'm sorry.
Yeah, MyRise has been extremely disappointing. I will say. I played the MyRise on 24 and it wasn't great. MyRise is what keeps me going, and it just I don't know. It's like a linear story that's not linear, right? Like you've got so much going on in this story that's supposed to only have one path that it doesn't make any sense. I don't really know what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. I go in and now I've got to go talk to the Miz for some reason when I was just in a feud with somebody else like last week. Now I got to go talk to the Miz about this feud that I'm in. And like it just didn't feel like they spent a lot of time on it, and it was extremely unlinear for a linear story. If that makes any sense.
Maybe I am being negative, Nelly. Okay, maybe I'm being too extra, but it's because I want these games to be good.
Yeah,
Listen, if somehow
I
the island
agree.
works and it becomes the one thing that actually rejuvenates the online community, I would be so happy. That's all
I am really excited about the island. I don't know what's going to happen at the island. I have no idea. But I am pretty excited about the island, right? I think that's where we're going to spend a lot of time if I'm playing this on stream is the island. So,
I've ever wanted. I feel like that would be the greatest thing ever. It would be awesome to see, even though it's probably going to be most likely a microtransaction fest with ads everywhere.
right.
Even
That's
then,
it. I mean,
I
that's
don't
what I
care.
expect.
Put ads everywhere if you have to. Just make sure it works, because if this community can get a mode like that, it would be great. But has 2K in the past 4 years or so ever done anything to make us actually be confident in them when it comes to game modes? Like, yeah, of course, Bloodline Rules sounds fun. I'm not trying to be all negative. That seems like a great match type to add. I'm never going to complain about more match.
I don't understand how the Bloodline rules match is going to work. It's just an extreme rules match. Like all we've seen from the TV is that it's an extreme rules match where a lot of people make runouts and try to stop the match. I don't know what we're like. Do you just set people to come out at random times to fight other NPCs? Like I don't know what we're looking at on this one.
Types. You know, a match starts as 1v1 and ends up in a 4v4 war. Sounds great, chaotic, amazing. But how many patches will it take for that to actually work?
Right.
Same thing with Universe
That
Mode.
King
Universe Mode is
Shamrock?
so broken. It's so like
Yeah.
just band-aided up, and they try to make
I
it
don't
this
know why I didn't read
functioning
that.
mode, but it barely function. Just adding promos is not gonna save it. But I can guarantee you that's probably all they're gonna do. Just add the promo feature and just run away. It's weird. Like I said, it's really weird because the gameplay is gonna be awesome. Okay, if you love the gameplay of 22, 23,
Yeah, the
24,
gameplay
this
has
is
always
gonna
been
be
good.
great when it comes to that. It's smooth, it's fun, it's a blast to play with you, with your friends. I know for sure I'm gonna get the game, and for the first week in the honeymoon phase, I'm gonna have a blast. All the new stages I'm gonna unlock. It's gonna be so cool watching the entrances, all the new movesets. It's gonna be so much fun. But will it still be fun once the glitter is gone? Will there actually be anything to play? It's been like that for 3 years now. We need actual depth and reasons to play, and obviously from the surface, like I said, it looks like 2K is giving us that. You're like, yeah, Pav, that's what you want, that's what you're getting, be happy. But how, like, they haven't given me any reasons to actually believe they're gonna come down,
Right.
they're gonna come clutch with it.
No, he's
Obviously
completely
they're gonna
right.
say that. They're not gonna say, oh, we didn't add shit this year, guys, please buy our game.
Yeah.
Like I said, the island could actually be the one thing that makes this game worth playing in June, for example. It really could be. It could be the one mode that makes online in these games work and actually become something, make it a social, fun game. But judging from the past, it could also most likely be the most dead game mode ever that people give up a month into it. Once again, please tell me, in the
Yeah, I
past
don't
3
know.
games, what is the best game mode 2K has actually made that you can say 100% is the best it's ever been in a wrestling game? Everything has been half-assed. I'm probably gonna get hate on this. Oh, you're so negative. You're such a loser.
I don't think he should get hate on this at all because he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like, these games have not been great after, you know, after the honeymoon phase, as he put it. Like, with my faction, I don't know a single person that plays my faction. They put a lot of time and effort into my faction because it could make them money, and then nobody plays my faction. I've literally never seen anybody play. And we might give it a shot this year. I don't know. Just to make content. But that's where their focus is going because it could make money. Everything else needs to be making money for them to focus on it. And I think if the island makes them money, they will focus on it. And they will focus on the game as a whole and making sure the game runs and the game stays up. And there's something interesting to do every now and then to bring people back in and get people to spend money.
Don't buy the game then. No, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna review it. It's just, listen, you can call me what you want to call me, but maybe I'm just tired of making these videos every year when a trailer drops and getting all excited, and then when it comes out, I'm bored a week after. Maybe I'm tired of hyping these games up, literally helping 2K sell copies just for me to not even play them a week after, but it's too late because I already convinced little Timmy to beg his mom to get the game. Maybe I'm just
Yeah.
negative because I actually like playing these games online, but they've never fixed online ever. But now they magically will, right? Listen, all I'm saying is you're allowed to be excited, go for it, jump around, have a great time. I'm not even trying to be mean. You can be excited. The gameplay is going to be amazing. The graphics are great. At the core, this will be 100% a great wrestling game, especially when it comes to the gameplay. Just be cautious though, because don't forget how hyped we were for 23 and 24 just to get games that have no depth. No need
Yeah,
to fall for
right.
the same marketing every single year. And I know there's gonna be people who love these games regardless. Like no matter what comes out, they're gonna love it regardless. Which great, good for you. I'm just not on that wavelength anymore, and I know there's tons of other people that are on the same wavelength as me. Maybe I'm just traumatized. I don't know. Maybe
He's
I have
not wrong
PTSD because even for things that
because I brought this up earlier and it's still relevant. Like the Madden situation. It's like I know tons of people that when we were together, weed gives you more reason to get maybe. You're probably right. But yeah, I know tons of people that haven't bought Madden in years because nothing's new about the game. Like nobody cares about Madden anymore. Like some people do, obviously. There's a lot of fanboys, a lot of lovers, but a lot of my friends just don't buy it anymore, and they stick with like one of the older games that they bought because it's still playable, it's still viable. You mix the rosters around and update it. Might have to put a little extra work to make it, today relevant, but it's the same game. It doesn't really matter. And at that point, somebody's already probably put in the work, and you just have to download the roster. But
they do fix, like, oh, we fix showcase. It's all fun in games, so a showcase gets rid of slingshot technology just for the stupid ass objectives to be even worse now. From what I've seen, from what I've played, I'm not making things up. There always seems to be a catch with these 2K wrestling games. But yeah, that's just my
yeah,
opinion.
no,
I hope
you're
I'm wrong. I hope this
100%
ends up
right
being
on
the
that.
best wrestling game ever. I hope the
100%
island
right
works
on
great. I
that.
hope there's barely any microtrans. Okay, that's that happening. I hope the servers are more stable than
Yeah,
NASA internet, and I genuinely want the island to work. I want a good career mode. I want a good universe mode. I want this to be one of the best wrestling games ever. I truly do. I'm just not gonna fall for it again, and I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. And I think that's how everyone should be. We shouldn't be bending over backwards for this series anymore, for this company anymore. Like, they haven't given us any reason to do that. Let me know what you think below. If you think I'm a hater and I should go deactivate my channel, let me know below. Please, please tell me. It's your boy Pavin. This is my opinion. Remember, this is my opinion. All right, it's not that serious. Just my opinion. I just want what's best for the game and the community. And I don't know. After the past few years, this is how I feel. Let me know down below. This is your boy Pav. See you guys on the next video very soon. Till then, though, take it easy. Later, guys.
yeah, this was great video. Great video because it outlined a lot of the thoughts I was also having, but I'm still excited for the game. I'm not as much, you know, not looking forward to it. Yeah, the without using internet or Ethernet, the the game is awful online. And like I talked about this just a little earlier, but with the NBA 2K, the online servers hardly ever go down. Like they're always good. I'd never have a problem with NBA 2K servers. So they can do it. The servers could be good, and I expect to see a lot of microtransactions with this new game. A ton of microtransactions. I hope wrestlers aren't behind the microtransactions and it's just aesthetic things. But knowing how these companies run and how these games are produced, there's guaranteed to be at least a handful of wrestlers that'll be behind that. Oh yeah, the NBA would absolutely kill 2K if it released a bad online service for their game. That's like what their game is built on. Like I don't remember the last time I just played a quick play 2K game. And I get online as soon as I open the game up. I think everybody gets online as soon as they open the game up. So I think this is the idea behind the WWE 2K25, and it might take another year before it really kind of takes off. Because like I remember when NXT or not NXT, the NBA 2K released the either the city, it kind of sucked the first day. The first go around. The second go around was better. Yeah. Yeah, I'll enjoy the 5 days of PS Plus. I paid for a year last month by accident, so I guess an extra year or extra 5 days tacked onto my year. But yeah, W Video, WPAV, Wrestling Gifts. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe for sure. The video linked. Um, Definitely give it a like for sure. Give it a like.